Synchronicity and destiny. When I was younger, elders used to say that when you get older, you'll understand certain things. And they also used to say that things happen for a reason. Now, I'm not going to say that I understand the reason why a lot of things in my life or in the world have happened, but I do see more of what they were talking about. How when you get older, you see a bigger picture. You look at your parents, your grandparents, the world, your own life, and you see how certain things kind of seem to follow a pattern that you needed to go through A to get to B to be a C. And at the time you were going through A, it didn't make any sense. It was frustrating. It was painful. And it literally was nonsensical. But there have been many times when I've awakened in the morning and I have this epiphany about where I am now and how I would not have gotten here had a certain thing happened or not happened, right? And I just sit there for a second, taking it in how that event or conversation or struggle actually led me to be right here. And I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for who I am. I'm grateful for what I've accomplished. And then sometimes I see it in my children's lives. Sometimes they'll come back to me and they'll say, Mom, man, you told us when we were 13, this, and this. And now I understand it. Now I see why you said that. And I know that there's a lot of difficulties that people are going through right now, especially since the inauguration and many different changes that have happened in our society. And I'm not making light of any of that because when you're in the middle of difficulties, sometimes that's all you can see. Sometimes that's all you feel. But I did want to, I guess you could say, shine a ray of light or give a little glimpse of hope that sometimes it is true that everything happens for a reason, and that later, when you look back, the reason is shown to you, the reason is clear. And so I hope that today, on this Sunday, you're able to just take a moment and smell the roses, as they say. Take a moment and just find something in your life that you're grateful for. Find something in your life that you can focus on and say, I'm happy about this. Even if it's just the breath that you're taking at the moment, even if it's just that you can stop for a second and put your hand on your heart and just feel the oneness with yourself, that you're still here and you're still moving forward. May you walk in Zennurgy. Synchronicity and destiny. When I was younger, elders used to say that when you get older, you'll understand certain things. And they also used to say that things happen for a reason. Now, I'm not going to say that I understand